I want to do this little video here just to show. This is basically just to show. I mean, would you call it corruption? I think you'd call it corruption, because at the end of the day, you know, you go and you buy stuff, from online, or you buy stuff in a shop because you trust the shop. There's a video I put up, Redhead with Horns, right, for those about rock, and it's a cover of the AC/DC song. So I done on DALL-E 3. I done the thumbnail here. Oh, straight away came up with this. Oh, that's good. Like, that'll do. So, and it's basically, you've got the inauguration ceremony coming up. So on the 20th of this month, January 2025, and Alex Jones from InfoWars is, sometimes he'll be talking away and all that as he does, and he'll be singing a song, and I think he's been listening to AC/DC at the moment. So there's, like, for those about the rock, seem to fit about, as a soundtrack of this month. So I thought I'll do that. So, and it was recorded on the BR800. I'm not taking a great amount of time on these things, I'm just enjoying my music. I'm not trying to come up with like Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, it's just, I'm just enjoying my music. So, the song, from literally learning the first chords, roughly, I don't even follow if I'm doing a cover song, what's the point in doing a cover song exactly like the original? In my opinion, what's the point in that? It's like painting a picture. That's exactly like a photograph. I mean, may as well just take a photocopy, back in the day. So, I like to, and I would encourage everybody to, if you're going to do a piece of art, whatever it is, like music is art, you put yourself into it. So, but it takes it's like 6 hours from roughly learning it to actually the whole thing, and then the video being created and finished with a thumbnail. It's 6 hours. It's very quick. So I'm doing it. I'm really. It's a lot of it's what I do is the recording process. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm learning stuff. So I'm actually getting. I think I'm getting quite close to. I mean, I was slagging off the BR800. There's a lot to kind of do, but I did say, like, in the past, there's a couple of things it does really well, and that's basically what I've just been focusing in on. So I think I'm getting the BR800 multi-track recorder sort of down to it, but I think I'm getting the best out of it for what I want to be doing, which is trying to capture live moments of recording me. And so this AC/DC song would be an example of that. 6 hour jobby, having fun, do my own version of it, and in this sort of quickness, capturing a vibe. I'm getting what I want to be doing. I don't want to just be spending days or hours or weeks producing. I've done all that years ago. I've done that in the past. I've done some great productions in the past on stuff, that's not where I'm at now. I just want to be getting, the quicker the better. The more live feel, the more vibe, the better. And done it, finished it, put it up, and I thought, right, it's got the American flag on it. The algorithm of YouTube, the AI, and how they've got the AI rigged up. How's it going to deal with that, And I put it up, and 3 hours, right? I just stuck it up last night, and then I started watching. Mel Gibson was on Joe Rogan, so that was a couple hours, and then I looked, right, and it was all the way up to like 68. I thought, bloody hell, it's scanning skyward. So I looked, and literally it was going skyward, and I mean, that's almost a straight line. That's almost a straight line up in 2 hours, right? This is what you've got here is this is your typical retention. So this is apparently, it's not, it's all rigged. It's fake tube. That's what I'm going to name this video, fake tube. So this would be like what most people saw. It's all what most people saw. Because, right, so it just goes skyward, almost like a straight line up. And then, after a couple hours, I watched the Joe Rogan thing, and then I watched a few other stuff, and I just watched, and then, bosh. They put the blocks on it. They hammered it down, because it was going up. It was completely going viral. Now, my initial thought was, oh no, I don't want it to go viral, I don't want this to be. I mean, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, it's not gonna, they'll put the blocks on it, which they did. But I was thinking, if they didn't, I don't want this gone viral because, it's just a quick thing. I mean, if I was wanting something to get hundreds of thousands of views, I would spend a little bit more time over it, over the recording of it. So in a way, it's a little bit of it's a relief, really, But it's not fair. It's still not fair. So, so over. I mean, I look into this sometimes. I don't really understand it. Reach. So, let's look at that. Look at that. How does that happen? Now, you can see it just flatlines. So it was gone skyward. They put the brakes on it and it just goes flat. I mean, that's completely not... That's like the Democrats rigging the election, isn't it? Every time. That's completely that. That's like Trump's hairline, isn't it? So, that's completely fake. Completely. Now, what they would say is that, I've seen the videos where they'll try and blame you, and they'll say, well, it was getting views, but people weren't sticking around, or they say a few different things, which is all nonsense, completely rubbish. Because just the fact of when you're on YouTube, especially now, as you get the same videos come round and round, swirling round and round. You get nothing of any quality anymore. I mean, you're not getting. I mean, if they were putting the blocks on sort of my music videos because they're not that good, right? Then how become every now and again I'm getting a video of nutters doing music, or nutters doing this, or nutters doing that. So it's completely fake, and especially as forgetting even the nutters, you're still getting the same old videos coming around. They don't want people, right? Creatives, right? They don't want the 99.9%, right? Existing or getting any views. They want to keep them. They want them on the platform as consumers themselves, but they don't want this. They don't want them to be seen. Right? Now, that's not what YouTube was. Originally, YouTube was like, stuff goes up. Everybody gets a piece of the pie, even if it's just a small piece. At least everybody can be discovered from somebody somewhere. Nobody was wanting guitar-shaped swimming pools. Nobody was wanting mega bucks, which what YouTube turned into. Nobody was wanting that. People was just wanting, look at, just... If this is something fair, even back in the day with the music industry, you weren't really bothered about mega bucks if you could make a living at it. Being a rock star and make a living at it, that would be good enough. That's why back in the day, there's so many musicians in the 60s and 70s were in like cover bands, and playing pubs and working men's clubs and stuff like this, and they were turning down offers to join name bands because those guys were on good money doing the pubs and the clubs back in the day. And that's, most musicians just want to make a living, And so what YouTube say is completely fake about this sort of, oh, you're not getting enough clicks here, or that there wasn't enough attention, retention, and all this. It's completely fake, because when you see other videos come up, you think, well, I'm sure how can they be getting retention? People don't look at videos to laugh at nutters anymore. Those days are gone. It's just like, because everybody knows that there's poor quality stuff out there, and people haven't got the time. They just want to see good stuff, and they're not getting stuff. They're just getting stuff that YouTube says for. It's like the lucky dip. I yield D, Mr. Beast, whoever, and I'm sure he really thinks he's got talent. That guy. All of them do. There's none of them got any talent for now. Apart from they've been, business, possibly they've got a bit of business talent when they had the opportunity given to them by YouTube. I'm not downing on anybody. Like, if there's an opportunity, good on these people to take it. Absolutely, But I'm not downing on the individuals, like, or even the nutters, which is like they're just enjoying themselves doing whatever they do. It's not. It's not having to go at them, and that's just, they look at that. Bosh. Audience. So I don't really understand any of this, and that's basically what you're getting. Now, anybody who's creative and putting videos up on YouTube will say this. It's not right, like. It's not right, like. It's like Elon Musk took over Twitter, and you've got all the freedom of speech now, and the thing's opening up. YouTube, Google needs to go, like. Needs to go. I mean, I'll have stuff up on Rumble, Dailymotion, and I'll put stuff on other platforms. All I'm doing is really just putting my back catalogue up. And like I say, when this first went up and it was going skyward, I thought, I would have spent more time over it, but I was expecting this to happen, which it did. But it's not really for me, because I'm annoyed for other people, really, like young bands and young songwriters. I mean, if you're a young lad or something and you're in a band, I mean, and you got this happening. You're not gonna be. It's just gonna knock the stuffing out of you. You're not gonna bother. You go, I must be shit. My band must be shit. Well, you're not shit. It's these fuckers. Like I said, Rumble, Dailymotion's plenty of other places to go, but really, I'd love to see this platform get bought up by somebody like Musk. Like, I'm not, if Musk bought it, doesn't mean this is going to go skyward and we're all going to start making money, and good has triumphed over literally evil. Because this isn't right. This is bad. This is rigging an election. This, like, but just. Life's too short, man. This is bad shit, man.